welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation. What are their current feelings for you? And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is this red color pencil, all right? And pile number two is this green color pencil. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful with scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Pile one, for those of you who chose the red pencil, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. All right, pile one. What are pile one's person's current feelings for? Pile one's person's current feelings. I'll take that. Okay. I've got the High Priestess, the Magician, the Lovers, Death, Strength, Three of Pentacles. Primarily a major arcana reading over here for you, pile one. So something significant is going on with your person. Let me get you the oracle cards as well. We have Unicorn, Discovery, Dynamism, Forest, Ascension, Careless, Orphaned. Big changes going on in your connection right now, pile one, not just within your person, but it's also going to be affecting your connection. There are a lot of spiritual elements in your connection, all right? There's Ascension, there's High Priestess, Magician, Unicorn. I think that your person right now is gaining a lot of knowledge about this connection and what this connection was meant to trigger within them. I actually would not be surprised if this is a soulmate connection of some kind, if both of you have a shared soul purpose together. We have the Lovers coming out, but I am also getting from the High Priestess and the Unicorn, because a lot's happening with your person right now. First off, I think that your person is learning how to tap into their intuition. I think that they always did have it, but I don't think that your person necessarily trusted it or they relied on it. But your person right now is starting to become very open to understanding their intuition, tapping into their intuition. A lot of spiritual guidance is being offered to your person right now. And the most important thing that's happening with your person is ascension. They're understanding why this connection had to come at the time that it did. There is, of course, a lot of love for you, pile one, with the Lovers coming out. But at the same time, I think that your person feels very, very alone. And I think it is part of their soul's journey to feel alone at this time. The necessary part of their journey has to be on their own. And right now, your person is rising, pile one. This is not fast-moving energy. Frankly, this is big. This is heavy energy. This is also very, very slow-moving energy as well. This transformation could even take years because that's how powerful all of the energies are. Like I said, I would not be surprised if both of you have some sort of a soul purpose going on. I also would not be surprised if both of you have been in no contact and or separation for quite some time now. All right. But one thing that your person is understanding is they need to tap into the power within if they wish to come out of this phase. Your person might have at one point relied on other people or other people's guidance, but right now your person is being taught to look within, to find that guidance within themselves, to tap into the spiritual guidance that is being offered to them at this point in time. Sometimes your person feels like maybe, kind of unstable, I guess I would say. Like, they kind of wonder, okay, well, is all of this really happening to me? You know how when you have your first spiritual awakening, it kind of throws you off balance a little bit and you don't really understand what's true, what's real, what's not. I think that your person is going through that phase right now where they're unable to understand if what they are intuitively feeling about this connection, about everything coming together, is it real or is it not? And I think that your person might be kind of going through a phase where they think that they're going a bit crazy, but they're not. I mean, that is part of the spiritual awakening, learning how to tap into your intuition, even though maybe sometimes the messages that come through don't make sense, or you might not have consciously kind of had those thoughts. It's about that intuition, and sometimes it might not even correlate to what you know consciously as well. So your person's kind of in that phase where they're really, I will tell you this, Pawan, your person's struggling a bit, all right? But this is part of the process. There is nothing that you can do to help them except maybe send them some healing energy, send them some strength from your end. But really, it looks like this is a journey that they have to take. And I also would not be surprised if both of you have been forced to go your separate ways so that your person takes on this journey. And I also would not be surprised if you are going through some kind of transformation within you as well. All right, it looks like there is some deeper purpose to what you both are going through. At one point, your person might have been very, very careless about the way that they were living. They might not have given a second thought about why they exist or what is their soul's purpose. But all of that right now, your person is discovering that there is a soul purpose to why they're here. There is a reason why they're here. I would not be surprised if your person is learning that they do have spiritual gifts. This is a very, very powerful connection, Pawan. But also, I think that your person is someone who has the power to tap into their spiritual gifts. And I think that your person is recognizing that right now. Your person might also be shocking themselves a little bit. Like, maybe they're getting an intuitive message and then they don't believe it, and then it happens. Like, it actually confirms, something happens and it confirms their intuition, and then everything's kind of really, really chaotic because they don't know what to believe and what not to believe. So a lot of chaos going within your person right now, but this is the process, Pawan. This is the process of them building, first off, learning how to trust their intuition, learning how to understand what does it mean to have spiritual gifts and how to use that to help other people around you. Another thing that your person is learning right now is how to tap into their power within themselves. I think that your person may not have felt that they could do anything at one point in time, but today they're being shown that yes, you have the power to manifest the reality that you really want. And so these are all of the kind of like the deep within power that your person either neglected to understand or they didn't care for previously. But it looks like the separation between the two of you is causing all of these emotions to come to the surface, and more importantly, all of these realizations. Now, even though I asked what are their true or what are their current feelings for you, a lot of it has to do with overwhelm. A lot of it has to do with understanding the purpose of this connection, why both of you had to meet at the time that you did, why both of you were forced to separate. It looks like it was forced. I would not be surprised if there was divine intervention for both of you going your separate ways, because both of you are being protected from each other right now. There is also kind of a shedding of an old layer or the old person that they were. So I think that the person that they were at one point, very ego-driven, I wouldn't say egoistic, but I will say that there was a big discrepancy between their 3D and their 5D self. And so right now, what's happening is your person is learning how to shed what does not align with them anymore. And that's a very, very powerful process. But in their process of doing so, Palwan, they're actually coming into alignment for union with you. I would not be surprised if both of you have a mutual soul purpose together, like maybe both of you start a welfare organization or an NGO, or maybe start a family, maybe foster kids. I think that there is a higher purpose to why both of you are meant to come together, but both of you have to go through your individual journeys in order to get to that end point. And your person is learning all of that right now. Your person is building themselves up right now, the new version of themselves. And yes, it's going to be chaotic for quite some time. Pile one, this is, like I said, this is big energies, as you can see with the number of major arcanas coming out, as well as the spirit card coming out. This is definitely big energies, and this might even take years. I would not be surprised if your connection has evolved over years of on and off or back and forth, but both of you seem to know that you are triggering transformations within one another. Over time, both of you are going to understand why you had to have this journey together and separate as well. But it looks like there might be a higher purpose to your union, Palwan, right? Big energies here, Palwan. I'm just like pausing because the energies, it's quite heavy. It's heavy, it's massive. It's like the version of themselves that they're moving out of. I mean, you won't even be able to recognize this person when they come out of this phase. This is true ascension, gaining your spiritual knowledge, understanding your spiritual gifts, learning how to use that spiritual gift in order to help heal the world. And then more importantly, understanding your power, understanding the responsibility of having a spiritual gift. It is all of that put together, and it can oftentimes kind of shift a person off balance, because the world that they once knew, the life that they once knew, no longer exists for them because of all of this knowledge that they've gained. And your person right now is going through that phase where there's a big shift. And the good news, I guess I would say, Palwan, is your person is going along with the flow. There is a lot of chaos in their life, but they're leaning into that chaos, and they're understanding that in order to feel balanced within themselves, they have to accept the imbalance. They have to accept the chaos within them. And so in a way, I would say that's definitely a good way that your person is aligning. It could have also taken them quite some time to reach this conclusion as well. I would not be surprised. But right now, your person is building themselves. They're building a new life for themselves, a new understanding of their purpose here, and a new understanding of the future that they now see for themselves. And I really think that you have a big part in that, Palwan. So their current feelings for you right now, they're not so focused on how they feel for you, but a huge part of their journey is leading to you, Palwan. I gotta say that. All right. So right now, it's more about your person looking within. It's more about them understanding their feelings first about life, about their spiritual gifts, about you, about this connection. So they have to first understand that. They have to first acknowledge that there is a big shift going on right now. And slowly, they will start to align. For some of you, alignment has already started, like the process of aligning has already started. For others of you, I can see that your person is just in the beginning stages. But like I said, would not be surprised if this spans over years of alignment, Palwan, all right? But big energies, your person, it's more of shock. That's the energy that I'm getting, Palwan. Like shock about how everything in their life, every single experience that they've been through is just making sense now. It's kind of like pieces of a puzzle where you find the last piece and then you fit that in, and suddenly the entire picture becomes crystal clear to you. And that also means you have to shatter all your old beliefs. You have to let go of what no longer serves you. And usually, because of how many major arcanas are there, I think that the shift is that dramatic, Palwan. So a lot of healing going on with your person as well. But I would say your person is learning how to tap into their power right now. And along with that power, they're also realizing the responsibility they have to tap into their spiritual gift and how to use it for the benefit of others. All right? That is what is going on with your person right now. I know that we asked about their current feelings, but a lot of it, I guess the messages were more about what your person is going through right now and their feelings associated with that, because that seems to be taking up a lot of their mental, physical, emotional space as well. And yes, I would also say spiritual space as well. Okay? Then let me get you some advice, because I know that you are also probably going through a transformation. So advice for one. Wait, I didn't say it properly and it didn't feel aligned. Hold on. Advice for please. Patience. Patience. Things are balancing out, pile 1. We've got a major arcana coming out for you as well. So you too are going through a big transformation. Flow, pile 1. All right? Flow with where the chaos is leading you. Embrace the chaos. Accept the chaos. Don't be too hard on yourself as you learn to navigate this new phase. Yes, it's going to be painful. The change that you're feeling, change is loss, yes, but change is also gain. And it's okay for you to have contradictory feelings about what you're going through, you know, pain that change is bringing loss, but also joy that change is bringing you gain in the future or right now as well. It's okay for you to hold space for all the emotions, even if it doesn't make sense to everybody else. Your emotions don't have to make sense, but they have to be allowed to exist, to intermingle with one another. You could feel happy and sad. You could feel angry and peace. All of it, allow your emotions to exist right now, all right? Flow with the chaos, pile 1. I know that it is big energies right now that you're going through. It looks like there's a higher purpose to all this, and I think you definitely, I would say this probably is not your first spiritual awakening, though for your person, I will say that is definitely their first spiritual awakening. So I think you already know how this goes, but at the same time, I mean, spiritual awakenings are meant to kind of throw you off balance. So I understand that, but this isn't your first rodeo. That's the message that's coming to me as well. So take the time to understand what is the transformation that is meant to happen within you because of this spiritual awakening, because of this process that you're going through. The minute you have a clear understanding of that, it just helps you understand which direction to go to, what's the next step that you can take, helps you become more intentional. You will end up there anyway, but if you know where you're going, then it just helps to be a little bit more intentional. All right, pile 1, that is the advice for you. It's a lot of major arcanas in your reading coming out today, so definitely big energies, but at the same time, it looks like both of you have spiritual guidance of some kind. So ask for help if you need it. All right, your spirit guides are always there to help you, but they need to be asked for help. That's the only thing there. All right, let me get you some more oracle cards that wanted to come out for your reading. We have 3 timing cards. Take your time. Think of questions related to timing, but with timing, I do want to say, please be a little bit careful. They're always based on the current energies of when you're watching this video. If the card comes out and it aligns with your intuition, most likely it's for you. If the card comes out and does not align with your intuition, most likely it's for someone else. Let it go. Don't force it to, all right? I'm going to give you a few seconds now to think of your questions related to timing. You can pause this video if you have to. Alrighty, pile 1, I'm opening the cards now. When you take a step back, 11 months, within few weeks. All right, so these two seem pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to get into that, but this one, let's take a look at this. So it looks like maybe you might be hovering around something a little bit too much. All right, take a step back. Take a step back to gain clarity. Take a step back to let go of control. Take a step back of your assumption of how things should go. All right, so basically it means let go. You know, whatever it is that you're holding on to, let go. And it looks like when you do, when you take a step back, the path becomes clear. And whatever it is that you're asking about, it is going to happen. All right? Then let's get into the last section of the reading. It could be related to the reading, like the advice and the messages of guidance that want to come through, but it doesn't have to be. I usually keep this as a portal for any and all guidance that you might need in your life. So feel free to relate it to other aspects of your life as well. All right, Pawan? So we have I am forgiving. 7676 success. Success is imminent. Stay positive. Focus on what matters. Beautiful. I think all of them do relate to your reading, actually, Pawan. So forgive your past self for the way that you've shown up. All right, there is a massive transformation that's going on right now, but don't be too hard on your past self, Pawan. You didn't know the things that you know now, right? And if you did go back in time, you would still do the same thing, because that was the best that you did for yourself, given the knowledge, the resources, the feelings, the thoughts, the emotions that you were going through at that point in time, right? So forgive your past self. This could also be forgiving your person, because I think the person that they were before the transformation, yeah, it seems to be there might have been a lot of chaos between the two of you. Try to see if you can forgive them. Forgiving them doesn't necessarily mean bringing them back into your life. That is completely onto you. Pawan, you absolutely have free will. Sometimes forgiving means goodbye too. All right? So take that as it resonates. But the thing is, the reason why we forgive is not for the other person. It's for ourselves. It's just a lot of energy to carry. And beyond a certain point, it becomes too heavy. It becomes a burden for us, and it actually drags us down. Up until a certain point, yes, it feels healthy to hold on to that, but beyond a certain point, it starts to eat at us, and that's when you should let it go. All right? But letting it go doesn't mean you allow that person back into your life. Sometimes you don't wish to, and that's okay. You know, sometimes forgiveness means goodbye. All right? That is a big message coming through. Now, success, whatever transformation you are meant to go through, whether both of you come into union or go your separate ways, both of you are realizing your soul purpose right now. I would not be surprised if there is a mutual soul purpose, but it doesn't have to be that both of you are physically together in this lifetime for you to fulfill that mutual soul purpose, all right? So understand that. I think your intuition will be able to guide you. For some of you, you are going to come into physical union in this lifetime. For others of you, you might not. But whatever it is, for all of you, success is imminent. The transformation, you are going to go through it. This is a double confirmation coming through. If you are, kind of feeling tired about the process, if you've been feeling dejected about the process and wondering, will I ever make it out of this phase that I'm going through? The answer is yes, absolutely you are. All right? It's just going to take a little bit of time. It's just going to take a little bit of courage and strength on your end, which I'm sure that you are doing a fantastic job here. All right, Palwan? Focus on what matters. Yes, I think the message is very, very clear. Focus on the end point. All right? Take the journey for what it is. Yes, it is painful right now, but know that it's through this journey you are going to find peace at the end of it, all right? And peace is going to be through finding your soul purpose and bringing healing in the way that you know best, all right? Palwan, this is where I shall leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. If this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful. Palwan, take care. You always have free will. Trust your intuition, and I wish you the most peaceful outcome in this situation, all right? Bye-bye. Hi, Pal2. For those of you who chose the green pencil, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. What are Patu's person's current feelings towards Patu? I'll take that. Too many. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, the Emperor, Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Hangman. All right. And I'm also going to get out your oracle cards. These are for later. Clean it up. Abandonment. Self-reliance. Sacramento. Liberation. Miracle. Stingray. Give me a second, pal two. Right now, your person's reminiscing a lot about this connection, pal two. It looks like at one point things were really happy between the two of you, but right now it feels like your person is in darkness. At least that's how the message is coming through for me. Your person's learning how to be without you, pal two. You might have walked away from this person, I would not be surprised. Or you might have been forced to walk away from this person. Whatever it is, right now your person feels very, very alone. They think a lot about you at night, pal two. But I also see codependency issues over here. So it's possible that your person may have tried to cling on to you a little bit too much. I'm also getting that they may not have helped you when you needed them to. They definitely took this relationship for granted, pal two. That message is definitely coming through. It's also possible that this person might have been quick to leave at every single instance. Like if there was a small fight between the two of you, this person immediately would just stop talking, shut down, not talk to you for months even. I would not be surprised. This person might have temper issues, pal two. But it looks like when things were good between the two of you, your person was really, really happy. And it's also possible that your person might have constantly kept bringing up fights between the two of you in order to prove to themselves that they were unlovable. And I think you had enough, pal two. I think that you have set boundaries for yourself and you walked away, which is why right now your person feels out in the cold. I would not be surprised if your person has come back asking for another chance. But you are being seen as the emperor right now, pal two. So it looks like you've established boundaries, you've said no, you've taken lead in this connection. Gender doesn't matter, it's the energy that you are in. And right now, the energy coming from you is quite fierce, you know? Unless and until your person doesn't sort out their issues, you are not going to let them back into your life, and your person knows it as well. So right now, your person is learning how to look at their wounds. They're not working on it right now, no. It's just looking at their wounds at this point in time, taking a good hard look at their actions at this point in time, all right? There's a bit of pause energy. It is going to be pause energy for quite some time, pal 2. Because right now, it's only in thinking mode, all right? The clean it up energy is still yet to set in with your person. They need to first realize that their actions have been the one to lead them down this path. So right now, it is realizations that are happening with your person. They're taking a good hard look about themselves, and they're realizing how their previous wounds are stopping them from completely showing up as someone who could truly tap into the joy that this connection could bring. As they look at their wounds, pal 2, they're realizing that the only person who can get them out of this situation is themselves. And they feel really, really grateful that you hung on to them for as long as you did. Your person is swimming in their emotions right now. There's a lot of sadness coming through. There's a lot of regret coming through as well. It's heavy energies. I will tell you that. I'm speaking slowly because it's just that heavy. Your person definitely wants to start something with you. I would not be surprised if they've come back again and again to start things up with you. But they know that until they come forward with something that is stable, something that is sure, you are not going to accept it. And so right now, your person is in planning mode. Like, okay, well, I've tried coming this way. That was not accepted. That was rejected. All right, what if I came this way? What if I do this? What if I do that? What if I work on this a little bit? So right now, your person is in thinking mode, all right? A lot of feelings, yes. We've got the stingray coming up. So a lot of feelings going on, yes. A lot of wisdom that they're gaining about themselves, absolutely. But not action-oriented energy, pal 2, all right? For them to step into the cleaning energy, like actually start with their healing process, take steps towards transformation, take steps towards shifting their perspective, shifting the feelings that they have, and actively stepping into a new version of themselves, that is going to take time. Right now, it's only in their thoughts, only in their planning. But step by step, your person is going to get there, pal 2. Because we have liberation coming up. The more that they take a look at themselves, the more they feel liberated. It's counterintuitive because the more that they look at themselves, they see the shackles that they're having on themselves. But the more they take a look at those shackles, the more free they feel because they now know what's holding them back. Your person realizes that no one but themselves can get them out of this mess. And they really, really want to work on it, but right now it's just in their thoughts, pal 2. I cannot stress on this enough. Your person might have had a lot of pride about the kind of person that they were, but they're realizing that all of that was false, that they were deeply misguided about themselves. For some of you, this could be long distance. Doesn't have to be, but that is a message that's coming through. So there's definitely a loss of stability that your person is feeling within themselves because whatever image they had about that they had about themselves, it's false, If your person thought, oh, okay, well, I'm someone who is kind and caring, but their actions actually never showed that they were kind and caring, all of those realizations are coming to your person right now. They're kind of remembering specific instances in their life where it actually contradicted, their actions contradicted the person that they thought they were. So now it's more of realizations going on. It's more about gaining wisdom, inner wisdom. But it looks like your person is ready to handle the realizations that they're having about themselves. They definitely desire something with you, how to. And I would not be surprised if they come back in, but you have to use your judgment, you have to use your intuition to see which stage they're in. For some of you, they could still be in the thinking stage, the realization stage. For others of you, they could reach out after they're done cleaning up. So your intuition would be able to tell you. But until they take action to clean it up, Paltu, it's going to be the same cycle repeating again and again, all right? That is more of advice that's coming through for you. There's a lot of our liberation that I'm feeling in your reading. Where your person is recognizing the wounds that have been holding them back. And as they recognize those wounds, it's kind of like, okay, that's why. And your person feels like a sigh of relief coming through because now they know what to work on. But you definitely have a say in this connection, Paltu. You definitely have a say in this connection, whether you want this person back or not. They respect you a lot. And it is because of that respect that this person is taking the time to go within. The wisdom that they're gaining is going to be slow, but it will be steady. And it will be important for them to learn, because that is what is going to lead them to you, or to be able to give this stability to you. But you have to use your intuition, Paltu. Let me get you one advice. One advice for Paltu, please. One advice for Paltu, please. They're looking back a lot at your connection. So there's a lot of nostalgia that's coming through in your pile. Yeah, you have definitely set boundaries, but continue setting those boundaries, Paltu. Continue having clarity about what you deserve and not settling for anything less than that. Walk away from everything that is not serving you. Until you walk away from what is not serving you, you cannot make space in your life for what does serve you. Right? That is the most important thing regarding this connection. Whether you wish for this person to step back into your life or not, Paltu, it looks like it is your responsibility to walk away from what is not serving you. And if there is something that you're hoping for, that can only happen after you've walked away from what you don't want. That makes space for what you do want. That is very, very important for you, Paltu. Let's take a look at other oracle cards that wanted to come out. These are timing cards. Take your time. Think of questions related to timing, but with timing, I do want to say, please be a little bit careful. They're always based on the current energies. But when you're watching this video, so the card comes out and it aligns with your intuition, most likely it's for you. If the card comes out, doesn't align with your intuition, most likely it's for someone else. Let it go, don't force it to, all right? I'm going to give you a few seconds now to think of your questions related to timing. You can pause this video if you have to. Alrighty, Paltu, I'm opening the cards now. When your intuition says, I told you, when you let go, 14 months. All right, so this seems pretty self-explanatory. When you let go, could be let go of your need to control the outcome. let go of your expectations, let go of maybe how hard you're holding on to hope, or let go of your ego. There are different ways to let go. Try to see what you're holding on to with respect to what you're asking about, Paltu. It looks like when you let go, it is going to happen. When your intuition says, this is pretty clear actually, so take some time, calm yourself, listen to your intuition. It is the softest voice, but it is the most powerful one you have. All right, Paltu? Then we come to the last section of this reading. These are 3 cards that I picked out for you, usually some kind of messages or guidance for you. Could be related to this connection, it doesn't have to be. But feel free to connect it to other aspects of your life, all right? I am fun. 3636 peace. Surround yourself with positivity. All right, so definitely the way that I can relate it to this reading is throughout this entire connection, what's gone down between the two of you, you might be struggling to find peace within yourself. It is imperative that you are intentional about finding your center. We also did have your intuition coming up as well. So there's something about maybe you not being able to tap into your intuition, you not listening to your intuition, that's very important. But to get there, you have to find that peace within yourself. You have to find your center regardless of what is happening around you. Take time to have fun. Paltu, yes, some parts of life are serious. Some parts of life can get you down, but that doesn't mean that you cannot intentionally infuse joy into your life, intentionally infuse fun into your life, all right? So take some time to kind of shift your focus, to shift your energy, all right? And intentionally add joy into your life, Paltu. Surround yourself with positivity, okay? These are the final messages that wish to come through for you. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for, Paltu. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Paltu, take care, trust your intuition, tap into your intuition. That's the first thing, okay? Tap into your intuition, trust your intuition. You always have free will. And I wish you the most peaceful outcome in this situation, all right? Take care. Bye-bye.